All right, so a lot of people ask me how I sleep at night with this hair. I thought I'd give you a little insight into how I get ready for sleep with the combination of having this hair and needing to get a good night's sleep because I have two sleep disorders. I have narcolepsy and I have sleep apnea. And so I thought I'd give you a view into how a little bit of information on how I protect my hair and manage to sleep as well. If you're a person with long hair and sleep apnea, I think this will help you out. So the first thing I do, I have all my stuff here. I have my CPAP machine, hose. One thing is make sure that whatever machine type you use, you have a really good strap on the back, a really good strong strap that holds pretty tightly to your head. I have one of these long-haired people's satin, silk, whatever, bonnet thingy-me-jigs. These really do help. It's going to look ridiculous and silly when I put it on my head, but it really helps me. It really helps my hair stay nice. I didn't do any. This is day 2 hair that I'm going to bed with, meaning I washed yesterday. And when I woke up, it was pretty much exactly like this in the bonnet. I didn't need to do anything to it. So anyway, this helps protect the hair, but also gets it so that you can wear your CPAP at night. And then I have my my hairband so that we can put the hair up. So that's the first step, is I put my hair up in a loose, I know a lot of curly haired people call this a pineapple, but it's not a pineapple because I'm not putting it on top of my head. I put my hair up just like in a sort of a half bun, just 2 pulls of the hair tie. I don't do it very tight. The only reason we're doing it is to make it easier to get the bonnet on. For those of you with curly hair, these bonnets are great, but the opening's so small that it's not easy to gather up all your hair and get it into it. So this is the way I do that. Then I put it on, and I kind of push, maybe you can see this better, I push the bun in, flip the part back, and then I take, this is hard to see, I know, I take with my hand, I take the ponytail, so with my left hand right here has the hair inside, and my right hand has the hair band, and I pull my hair back through the hairband to get the hairband out of my hair, and then I get the hairband out of the bonnet. And I know I look ridiculous right now, but that's okay. All right, next part is putting the machine on, putting the CPAP mask on. So what I do is I just set it on my head, kind of like normal, well, sort of like normal, and then I kind of glide this top part back and pull the end of the cap through it, like this. And then I make sure like nothing's bunched up. You kind of end up with some hair or cap pieces kind of bunched up underneath it. And then you can put your CPAP on. Now, I know I look ridiculous, and that's okay. But this thing literally keeps you alive at night, so I think I'll keep wearing it. Anyway, so that is how I get this on. This stays on securely all night. All right, good morning, everybody. It is the next morning, and I am ready to take this hair down. I have not done anything with it yet. As you can see, it's still in there. I just, to get the CPAP off, I just hold this cap in place and gently remove it, pull it back through here, and then I take my hair down. So we're gonna see what it looks like right out of the bonnet. and I just pull this off like this. And this is what it's looking like. Not bad at all, I would say. I'm using my camera as my phone as my mirror right now. This isn't bad at all. I'll try to go up close here. I mean, there's some frizzy areas, but that's to be expected. It's still way better than it would be if I hadn't used that cap. So what we'll do in a little bit here is we'll do a little bit of refreshing, and then we'll be on our way. All right, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes here, and we're going to refresh this hair. It doesn't need a whole lot today. Some days it needs a little bit more than others. This is day 3 hair, by the way, in case you're wondering. So it's Sunday today. I washed it on Friday. That's kind of the calculation. Day 1 is the day you wash it, and then you count from there. What I do to refresh is I have one of these little mist spray bottles, and I put about a tenth, maybe 10%, 10 to 20% conditioner in it, and then the rest water, and I mix that up thoroughly. You won't use nearly the whole bottle, but always shake it, because some of the conditioner will settle over time. So just shake that up, and then I'm just going to kind of spray an even mist all over my hair. Not a lot of it. There are days when I need to do a more full refresh because my hair gets a little wild and whatever, but today's not one of them. So I'm just spraying kind of an even, very light mist everywhere. Don't forget the underside of your hair. Make sure your hands are decently wet. And then you're going to start from the root and just gently pull all the way down. Your goal here really is to just smooth everything out. Like I mentioned before, if you have some snags or you feel like your hair's not looking as long as it normally does, you can also gently rake, but only from underneath. Do not do that from the top, because you will get a little bit more frizz. You're obviously not going to see that much if it's underneath the hair. And you kind of just go all the way around your head like this. And just like that, we have totally refreshed hair. Show you what it looks like in the back. And that should be all we need to do. There is a little bit of hair on my hands. You're gonna have the hair that comes out, and that's okay. If anybody figures out a great method for getting that off of your hand and into the trash, please let me know in the comments. If you are noticing on the top that you have a little bit, sometimes I get this where I miss the top a little bit. You can always kind of scrunch a little water in there for some lift and whatever. But what this also does is reactivates any gel that's in your hair. If you styled your hair with gel or mousse or anything like that to begin with, you'll get that reactivated a little bit, but just by getting it a little wet. So this is it. That's all I needed to do for today, and I'm done.